here are the top three definitions of guggle in Urban Dictionary. Top one says the awkward sound that someone is sometimes made by a person giving a blowjob. You know, there's also a mixture of semen and blood, guggle, and then the third one is the act of beaming one's beverage, usually being an expedient fashion. Maybe also expand to guggle that git, which I don't know if that means.
Hey, you know what that means, Chris? We know exactly the guggle we're talking about when it comes to you.
It's a show by Chris and Neil with all great movies. They are the real deal. We watch them all, so you don't have to. It's movies that don't suck and some that do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome to another episode of Movies Don't Suck and Chris Sometimes Do. This is Neil.
This is Chris. I sometimes do, apparently.
Woo! I don't know. I'm in a, like, I don't know why. I just all of a sudden snapped into a crazy happy mood.
Well, that's good to hear, man. That's actually really good.
I know, because I've been depressed. I'm not going to lie. For like the last week. It's been dark. It's been 20 degrees.
Right? It snowed, right? Did you snow? Did you snow?
It snowed a little bit here.
Okay, we got a couple inches. So
you got inches. We got like a dusting.
Yeah.
But literally, it's just been insanely just staying inside the house in the cold and not wanting to do. I've been playing a lot of video games. I have made so many creative characters for WWE 2K22, and then they announced this week that 2K23 is out. So now I'm waiting for that.
Man.
That's gonna be coming out in a couple months. I'm like, God damn it! I just spent a bunch of money on this fucking game.
I wish they would, like, if you got the 22, they at least knock $20 off there, like the new one, right? You think they would do that? But what I know,
no. WWE is a very greedy machine.
Oh yeah.
They don't give you free stuff. They don't do anything for free. It's not a thing. They just don't do it.
But you know what, man? Let's talk about the two movies that we're talking about today. What's the first movie?
Oh yeah, the two movies that we are watching this week. First, we went to the land of the peacock-cock-cock. I want to see a peacock-cock-cock. I want to see a peacock-cock. Okay, no. Peacock, which the new film based in the pandemic era, Sick, starring the one, the only Gideon Adlin.
Dad, can I tell you something now?
Yes, anything.
I'm a lesbian.
What does your mom think?
She doesn't know.
You told me before you told your mom?
Yeah.
That's big news. She doesn't know. You didn't tell Frank.
That's her talking about a very funny Ike Barinholtz and Blockers.
Cock Blockers is actually the name of the movie, but they can't legally say that, so they put a chicken in front of it and just call it Blockers.
Yeah, well,
but that was the movie that let me know that John Cena is actually a decent actor.
Yeah, he's very funny in the movie. Very funny.
Because there's another movie he was very funny in that was not supposed to be a comedy, and that was called The Marine.
Oh,
it's supposed to be an action movie. And me and my father, me and my dad, we actually sat down and watched that. And by the time he was like 30 minutes in, he's like, "This movie's really bad, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, this movie sucks."
Yeah.
Also in this movie, the wonderful, always gonna make you look for the wolf in the pants, Dylan Sprayberry.
I can do this, especially if you're there. Liam, it's not just about the game. We think whoever killed DeMarco might be on our team. Who's DeMarco? The one who brought the beer to the party? Remember the guy who was beheaded? Remember? We think the person who ordered the keg killed DeMarco. Liam. What, you know something? I don't know who ordered the cake, but I know who paid for it.
That's him as Liam Dunbar in MTV's Teen Wolf.
Yeah, which the movie's coming out this week.
Oh, wow. So he's got shit coming on.
Yeah, he's got a new movie coming out. And the other, I met this woman in a wonderful show that I got the clip for you. And that was a show called Hung. And this is the lovely Jane Addams.
You think you're the only one who knows how to play hardball? I know how to play hardball. I am not afraid to play hardball.
What are you gonna do, T-Rain? Write a mean poem about me?
Fuck you. Bang, 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 motherfucker!
Yeah, that's her from Hung, the story of Chris Owen.
Yep. Also, Bethlehem Million was in it. Mark McChoney, Joel Courtney. Really cool movie. We'll talk about it in here in just a little bit. And then the second movie, we went to the movie theater to see the sequel.
Well, spiritual sequel, I guess.
Is it the sequel?
I call it spiritual sequel.
Spiritual sequel. Missing. Featuring, on one of the most award-nominated shows, the one, the only, why is her name not right out of the way? I know what her name is, and there it is, Storm Reid. I know it's Storm Reid, and I was like, but I just want to see it so I can read it. Yeah. That's how I pronounce things correctly. But Storm Reid, everybody.
You're a terrible father.
Hey, I didn't know to be a father in the first place,
you make that perfectly
Your mother
clear.
sprung that one on me.
Well, she's not around anymore, so you can lay off of her, okay?
Oh, I tried to lay off her, but then she dragged out the paternity test.
Fuck you!
No, fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you! I can't believe you don't care that I stole only that I got caught!
I don't only care that you got caught. I care that you got caught for stealing something as stupid as a fucking TV watch!
It does other things too!
Better look at your phone, can't fucking do it. It's embarrassing!
No, what's fucking embarrassing is having you as my father!
That's from Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, I figured, I went through all the clips of Euphoria, and none of them had her have more than a.
Wrinkle in Time would work too. She was the main character in that.
I know, but do we want to ever talk about that movie ever?
No, I guess not.
I mean, we can talk about Idris Elba and her in a scene together, even though if it wasn't the best movie by anybody's standards, I guess, except for mine. Because I've rewatched that son of a bitch like 5 times.
It's a good movie. It's way better than the Suicide Squad. That piece of dog shit.
No. They're the Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad's the original one by David Ayer.
Yeah, it sounds right. David Ayers.
Yeah, Ayers. Yeah.
And then but we want the one by James Gunn. Though. That's the one we
right. Also, I did not know this is who this was until I went looking for clips. Also in the movie, missing Nia Long. Sorry, Nia.
I think it's Nia Long. Nia.
Is it Nia?
Yeah, it's Nia.
Nia. Okay, Nia Long. Sorry.
Rita is not fat. She's just big bone.
Shit. That girl wilding all outside. Talking about she looked like Janet Jackson.
Oh, no, she didn't go there.
Yeah, bitch got out of the car looking more like Freddie Jackson. Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh. I just thought that you two would like each other.
You knew she was bald head. You knew she ain't had no damn hair. Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What Debo doing over here?
Oh, he's there asleep with Felicia.
Felicia fucking Debo too?
Could you mind your own business?
Where your mama at?
My mama is in Vegas with her boyfriend.
So y'all just parlaying up in here, huh? Oh, shit. Party over here?
What? What? Bye-bye.
Oh, you tripping.
Yeah, it's from Friday.
It's from Friday. Yeah. I mean, literally, I had that VHS tape in my first apartment, right? I had to keep buying copies of it because my friends would come over, get messed up, get drunk, whatever, drinking, smoking, whatever. And they would throw that VHS in, and they wore it out so many times that I remember replacing it 3 times, I think, in my life. The VHS back in the day. Also in the movie,
you want me to try to say his name for you?
Yeah, you go for it.
Joaquim de Almeida.
I thought that's how you said it.
Can find someone running around the city, hiding any place he chooses. I can understand that. Now, what I can't understand is how can you let him get away when you knew where he was? You drive around town. You see someone you don't know, you shoot them. How hard is that, huh? Look over there. I don't know him. Never seen him before. Look, he has a gun. It must be him. How hard is that, huh?
That's from Desperado. And when I saw him in the movie, that he plays Javi, I was like, that's where he's from. Like, because I recognized him. I'm like, where's that guy from? And he's from Desperado. So...
Yeah, as soon as I saw him, I was like, "Oh no, he's gonna be a bag." Oh no, he's a good guy.
I love him.
Isn't he always the villain in everything I ever see?
He's my favorite character in this movie. But we'll talk about that.
And also in this movie, the one, the only, Ken Loon.
That sounds good. I think that's right.
Yeah, Ken Loon. Let's go.
Once in third grade, I got a 96 on my spelling test, highest mark in the class. I was so proud. I brought it home to show my dad. What happened to the other 4 points, he says. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Got a bunch of fuck yous in the clips today. So fuck you.
I noticed that too. I'm not sending it to you personally, Chris. I'm just saying it out loud. No, to be honest, this is to be honest, this is what happened. Last night, I finally, right when I was working on the clips, I turned on AEW Pro Wrestling. And the whole show is dedicated to Jay Briscoe, a wrestler who died in a car crash at the age of 38 last week.
Oh, no.
And so it was a very emotional episode. And so, like, with tears in my eyes, I'm working on the thing, and I'm just like, what's more than 10 seconds? Just give me more than 10 seconds. I don't care. And then it just ended up being what it is.
Okay, so I should probably give our deets, and then we'll
yeah. Chris, tell everybody where we're at.
We're first and foremost, you can find our website moviesonsuck.net. Also, we're at w2mnet.com. Our episodes come out in their feed, and it's awesome. So you guys should definitely start their feed, get all our podcasts among other great ones. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/moviesonsuck podcast. We're on Twitter, NDS Podcast. We're on Instagram, NDS Podcast. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/moviesonsuck. We're on a bonfire, search Movies Don't Suck and Something to Do. You'll find shirts with our logo on it and other cool stuff. And if you're watching us on YouTube, subscribe. Watch us on Facebook, like that page. And if you guys want to send us an old-fashioned email, send it to info@moviesdon'tsuck.net or moviesdon'tsuckpodcast@gmail.com. You know, what we do for small businesses. What small business are we promoting today?
If you have a small business, connect us. Talk to us. We want to talk to you. We are going to talk about the small business that I just happened to be at last night, because me and my wife are like, dude, we got to get out of the house. Yeah. And like, so me and my wife rolled it all over, and we went over to Nola's. Now, Nola's is one of my favorite restaurants in the entire Tulsa area. Mm-hmm. Nola's is amazing. Nola's is so cool. And I did not download any other stuff. So let me do that. And for people listening at home.
This is awesome. They love this part.
This is what they love it. They love it. They love it.
I knew Neil Stalling until he started saying, because it's a restaurant here in Tulsa, and I was like,
it's like, where's all my pictures? I know I uploaded. You know what happened today while I was uploading everything and doing everything? I was also renewing my medical marijuana license.
Oh yeah. You can do that online,
huh? So like I kind of messed some stuff up. All right, Nola's Creola and cocktails. Yeah. And if you see Chris, the background is actually the Nola's dining room that we are sitting in.
So they serve Cajun food there.
Cajun food. They have happy hour every night from Monday through Friday, 2 to 5 p.m. with half off draft cocktails and $4 Nola's French ale, wine, and dollar golf oysters on a half shell, which is a favorite of mine. Now, Nola's Criolla and Cocktails opened in April 2018 in one of Tulsa's greatest business districts, Cherry Street. Located in the basement of an old elementary school, the restaurant stays true to its Prohibition-era roots throughout the establishment, from the delicious food and cocktails to the historic art and artifacts, even to the building itself. They are Cajun Creole inspired restaurant and craft cocktail bar with a laid back speakeasy feel. It is their desire to provide the greater Tulsa area with authentic Prohibition era cocktails and world class Cajun Creole cuisine. They offer a wide variety of dishes and drinks that are sure to satisfy everyone looking for an authentic New Orleans style. Come and have a big easy experience without having to go to New Orleans. Now look at this shit. You ready for this stuff, man? You ready to cream your jeans? Look at this stuff.
I'm wearing PJ
pants.
Oh
my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
look at that.
That's a po' boy.
That's what I had last night. I just had it for lunch too.
Is it just
the Bodines?
Oh, the Boudin
balls. Look at this.
Balls. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck.
Yeah, fair. Look at this Bloody Mary. Look at this Bloody Mary. Oh my gosh. Is that a deviled egg, shrimp, and a fried pickle?
So I definitely want to go to Nola's next time I'm there, because I
look there. Yeah. There's the stuff. Now look at the place itself too. If you look, that's what they're talking about. This is what I got behind us right now.
Oh wow.
That's the inside of it. There's an outside heated porch for right now, but those windows come up and you can sit outside. You can get a whole freaking look at it. It's just very 1920s, 1940s look, and it's not too expensive. It's not overly expensive. I mean, you're paying an average of maybe I think $15 to $30 per plate, unless you try to go for the high end stuff.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, guys, go to Nola's. It is located in Tulsa, Oklahoma at 1334 East 15th Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. You can find them online at www.nolatulsa.com. That's NOLAS Tulsa.com, or you can find them on Facebook /Nola's Tulsa.
When do you go to WWE Raw?
Monday,
and that's when you're gonna be in the front row, so your face will be over TV.
And then Saturday is the Royal Rumble.
Oh man, exciting!
I know. When I was waiting for you, I was actually there's a betting site. It's a betting site if you want to make it a betting site, but if you don't want to, you don't have to bet.
DraftKings.com.
Huh?
It's not Draft.
And what you do is you make your predictions for the Royal Rumble. It has every match, and it literally says who will win this match, how many finishers will there be, how many times will there be 2 counts, like it says different questions like that, right? And so I send this to everybody in the party and just be like, yeah, man, this, and they'll be like, yeah, man, let's do that, and I'm like, yeah, and then we get naked and roll around.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I knew you'd like it when I said that part.
Yeah. But man, like I've been stuck inside all week, and I actually lost my keys for 2 days. I found them today. But
you lost your keys? Were they in the couch?
No, they were next to the couch though. They were like I had dropped them somewhere, and then they fell, and I was like, where the fuck are my keys at? Like, I didn't have to leave, because I had food and stuff. But I was like, I have to go. I'm going to see Chad Daniels to come at the Improv tomorrow, so I'm driving.
Nice.
Yeah. I love Chad Daniels.
Take pictures. Post them online. Go live.
If I can go picture with Chad Daniels, I will. But you guys don't know he has a podcast called Middle of Somewhere with Chad Simonson, so check that out. But but I was like wondering where my keys were. That's a really interesting story about losing my keys, but it's not. I mean,
you're like, I thought I had an interesting story.
Yeah, I don't.
But no, that didn't happen.
Did not happen. It's fucking ridiculous. But, I think I am ready to talk about movies, though. Are you ready to talk about movies?
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about movies, because I know we got a shit ton to talk about news, too.
Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, we do, don't we? Let's start with Sick, directed by John Hyams. John Hyams directed also 2020's Alone and and Universal Soldier: Your Generation back in 2009. This was written by Kevin Williamson and Caitlin Crabb. This stars Gideon Adlon as Parker Mason.
Dad, can I tell you something now?
Yes.
Also, Bethlehem Million as Mary Woodlow. Dylan Sprayberry's DJ Cole.
I can do this.
and Jane Addams is Pamela.
You think you're the only one who knows how to play hardball?
Also, this stars Mark Menchaca as Jason, Joel Courtney as Tyler, and Chris Reid as Jeb. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for this one, Neil?
I always forget that I do this.
I know.
All right. Story. In April 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, college student Parker Mason takes her best friend Myra Woodlow to her family's lake house to quarantine her. They arrive at the luxurious and secluded lake house when Parker receives a cryptic text message. The girls head to a small dock to get a tan, and Parker receives another message that unnerves them both. From that moment on, all the tranquility they were looking for turns into a fight for their survival.
So, from the outset, this looks like just like a general slasher film, right? Like you're like, this is kind of like Scream, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
you know why?
Why is that?
Because the man that wrote this wrote Scream.
Okay. Well, yeah.
It's completely, it's a different version of Scream. I would definitely give that at the point where
I guess pandemic version of Scream, right?
Yeah, except for there's no ghost face mask.
Yeah, there are masks though. But
there are masks. There's a killer and a knife. I mean, it's kind of all right. I mean, all right, dude. I enjoyed this movie. It was fun. It was it was an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's 87 minutes. It's pretty
yeah,
quick.
It's a very short movie. If you want to throw something on so you can just get jiggy with it, or if you want to throw something on just to have a cool little fun with it, because the story does get a little deep when it gets into what's going on and the point actually behind it.
Yeah. Which is different when you see the large slash films. The large slash films just mindless killer killing. But in this one, they sort of explain
killing.
They actually
when the movie started, I was like, "There's only 2 people in the house. How many people are we going to see get killed? Is some guy from the gardener going to show up, be like, I forgot to mow the lawn, and then all of a sudden they're getting stabbed. I was really confused, but this movie did take you on a journey, and I think it had a great message that it was sending out there to people.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I don't want to give it away, but it's very of its time. It's a COVID-19. It's a COVID movie that shows that it actually is a COVID movie. A lot of these nowadays coming out, and they're like, this was shot during COVID, but they didn't really say anything, But this one, definitely you can tell that's the message of it, COVID-19 pandemic sort of stuff. So I was I was afraid of all this COVID art coming out, like really focusing on isolation and shit like that. And this one was able to decide that make it interesting, I thought.
Yeah. And I just don't want to wait until our lives are over. I don't want to wait for us to know.
Yeah, the writer also wrote Dawson's Creek. Right?
Dawson's Creek.
Kevin Williamson.
All right. Anyway, but this is the thing about this movie that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Again, really short. But the thing about it was it showed things that we did during pandemic that I totally fucking forgot that we did, and how much people were douchebags, including me. I was a major douchebag.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, so one of the things you did that were douchebaggy.
Oh, like when everybody was like, "Where's your mask? Where's your mask?" Somebody's. I'm not going to give anything not too much of a spoiler, but there's a point where somebody's bleeding out, and a person's like, "I would help you, but you're not wearing a mask." And I was just like, "OMG, that is exactly what happened." during 2020.
Yeah, I mean, man, 2020, man, such a fucking weird year. Like we're also sort of still trying to figure out what the fuck to do, you know? And we all these things, and now
I bought a house. I bought a house.
Yeah.
And then when I bought the house, I cleaned out the pool, made a whole bar, and then said, "Hey, are you my friend? Do you want to drive down here and not go stop by places on the way to come hang out for a couple of days?" I made my house like literally the getaway for people.
Yeah, that was
pandemic. Like everybody came.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people came in my house.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, man. Stick is good. It's short. It's I wouldn't necessarily call it scary. It's scary in the way slasher films.
A thriller.
A thriller. Yeah. If you like thrillers, if you guys like blood, if you guys like pretty girls getting chased by a sick sadistic killer, then you can do worse than Sick, for sure. And it had the potential to be awful, but it wasn't.
It had the potential to be very awful, and it's not by any means. Nobody's winning an award for this. No, this is not going to be super remembered by anybody. This is not one. I love Gideon. Gideon was awesome. She was a great actress in this movie. I can't wait to see what comes from her next. Bethlehem Million was good as well.
Yep.
Dylan Sprayberry played his part. Jame Adams is so fucking creepy in everything that she ever does.
She's also pretty cute for being like 50.
What?
She's pretty cute, I think, Jane Adams.
No, I mean she's cute, but she's always cute and quirky or cute and weird or
cute and mousy
or scary. Like
yeah.
She's always like, I feel like you invite her to the party and then she'll be the one that'll be like there at the end, like wondering if she needs to leave.
Yeah.
Like everybody else is gone.
Oh yeah.
She's still there.
Did you ever,
she still just stares
you
at
ever
you.
throw that party and you have that one person that hangs around too long? You're like, hey bud, you need to get home. like I'm tired. It's I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually that guy though.
Oh yeah.
So because I'm always the guy that's like, you guys are done. Yeah. This is it. We only partied for 6 hours. What's up with you fuckers?
It's like 5:30 a.m. dude. You need to go home, and you're like, but I still have a beer left. and you're like, and I'm like, I have a couple left in the fridge
we
too.
Haven't done all the drugs. What happened to the strippers? They left like 3 hours ago, bro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I thought they were gonna chant a hill. I thought you guys wanted to party, right? I thought we were partying, but Sick is peacock-cock-cock, and it's not bad, man. It's not bad, and it's one of those companion movies that's actually pretty good. So
yeah, it did a good job. It set up the environment well, and it also the killings were cool. I mean,
it's super.
I'm guessing
it's super timely.
Was this R? Yeah, it's super timely. They did it well. It's quick. It's done in and out. I mean, this is definitely a horror movie for the TikTok generation.
Yeah, right. It's definitely that. Are you been using TikTok at all? Has your wife been using TikTok?
I go through TikTok all the time, dude.
Yeah, okay.
Like literally, I get some of the clips for movies that I think of.
Oh, from TikTok.
Like I get it because I just go through the little, and I got so many. I have movies, wrestling, and stand-up comedians.
Oh, they come
is
through.
on mine.
Okay, I haven't. Should we do a TikTok for us? Should we start like just putting little clips of the show into TikTok? And I don't know, man.
Yeah, if you want to handle that, you can do it.
You're like, I'm not going through that shit, and I'm with you. But
I do too much of the social media stuff already. I'm
okay.
I'm getting burned out on social media.
Oh, I mean, everyone is though, right?
Yeah, but I'm age 40 and I work for social media for us. I work for social media for my job, and I do social media. I might be doing social media coming up. I might be talking to some people in the pro wrestling market here in Tulsa.
Oh yeah,
to actually work with them.
Yeah. I heard about
and do announcing. You know, like coming down to the ring now. It's Chris Owen, straight from Dallas, Texas, where he likes to do nothing but suck on your cowboy. 220 pounds of bald fury.
So speaking of the Cowboys, everyone's talking about how they fucked up this weekend. And I didn't like. Did you see the Cowboys game?
Yeah, they lost majorly. They got their asses handed to them.
Yeah, so everyone, I mean, people on my Facebook who are from Texas, a lot of them were lamenting, and I was like, man, that's awful.
See, I hang out with people from Kansas City.
Oh yeah,
and Indiana.
Yeah.
So nothing about the Colts because they all suck this year. But Kansas City like annihilated a team last week.
Yeah,
I was at a Kansas City party here in Tulsa and ate ribs. This dude, his name's Jason, the guy that always comments on us in the chat. This dude has ribs, chicken wings, and steak, all prepared great, like right on.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so awesome.
Anyway,
oh.
I get quotes.
Anyway, let's get back to and for that since it was Kansas City, I used my 1 bottle of Arthur Bryant's barbecue sauce I had, and made a big pot of baked beans with Arthur Bryant's, so you could put it on your. Oh, it's great. Oh, I'm hungry now. All right, let's do some quotes and then we'll go on to the rating system. We got on a tangent. That's what we do here.
Yeah, that's what we do.
All right, sick. We'll only play if you're COVID free. You tested positive. Where's your mask at, bro? Dude, this isn't a vacation. It's a quarantine. This is incredible. No, this is sick. Why didn't you answer? Because I was on the phone, Your Highness. Baby intestines were everywhere. My Aunt Libby is a Christian and she does not lie. Jesus, why is everyone trying to analyze me all the time? Where's your mask? I can't let you in without a mask. It didn't mean anything. Maybe not to you. So selfish, your generation. God forbid you miss a keg party or a spring break. You people are fucking crazy and you're fucking dead. No, I don't know what that says.
Okay.
Look who finally found some integrity. How do you think you're going? How do you think you're going to get away with this? And this is all your fucking fault.
All right, my score on this is probably a 3.7. It's pretty minor in 3.6, 3.7. This is pretty minor in the aspect of it being a movie that I think I'll remember, but it was decent. You know, it was there. A lot of people like Homer. I did, but it's fine, man. It's a good movie.
I'm gonna give it a 3.8, and the reason being is because it was fun. It was whimmy. I could watch this again, and literally, it's only an hour 20 minutes. So even if you did not like this, if you don't like what's going on in this movie, guess what? You only wasted an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You didn't waste 3.5 hours of sitting in a theater trying to be quiet with a bunch of people that are rude as fuck, while all you want to do is watch the little blue sea creatures go across the damn screen.
Guys, just so it's your first time watching, we give our ratings between 0 and 5. You'll get 3.8. I give 3.6, and that's Sick. Now I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the IN score for Sick?
I'm going to give it an 83.
They give it a 66%.
Ew.
No weird, yeah. No audience says, but what do you think the critics give Sick on Rotten Tomatoes?
Like which critics?
All of them.
Like all of them all together?
54 of them gave it a rating.
Damn, G. I believe it's going to have to be 54.
87%.
Wow,
Yeah.
I got the opposite today. Okay.
Critics' consensus is smart, self-aware, and all too timely. This slasher co-written by Kevin Williamson is sick in all the best ways. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was fine.
Interesting.
I thought it was fine, but it's getting lots and lots of high marks from critics in here. I've seen some like 4 out of 5, 3 out of 4. Some guy gave it like almost perfect score. But yeah, it's a fine COVID movie. I think it would have been definitely fun to see it in theaters, which is weird to say, you know. But you can watch it from on Peacock-cock-cock, and you know, I think you can also watch it if you like use the paid version, like the unpaid version. They'll be like fucking like commercials in it or something. But yeah, sick on Peacock, and they're actually putting out good shit now.
It's weird. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why you do it. I mean, every time we hang out, you just pull out your wang and you're like, I'm fucking this commercial, Neil. And I'm just like, why, Chris? And you're like, you can't judge me. And I'm like, yes, I can. You're fucking a commercial right in front of me. And you're like, I like Cheetos. And I'm like, dude, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
So Les Claypool of Primus, by the way, he used the term.
Yeah. One of the greatest bass players of all time.
Easily. Yeah. I mean, with Flea. Different, though. Very different. But
no, Flea sucks.
I mean, I don't know. But I mean, to me, he sounds like a good bass player.
Anyway, continue. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah. I just meant to fuck with you on that.
But, by the way, I don't like the Red Hot Chili Peppers that much, but I like Flea a lot. But this means that
I know you love it.
Les Claypool, he used the term for jerking off. He used the term "pull your pud," right? And my brother thinks that's the grossest thing he's ever heard. You know,
pull your pud.
Yeah.
He never pulled his pud.
No, I've never pulled his pud.
Did he not whack the tallywhacker?
No, we didn't do any of that.
Did he grease the wheels?
I don't know.
Did he touch himself in an ungodly way?
Probably. I mean, who hasn't, right? But you know, I think.
Right.
You know, I think.
Hey, Chris. You know what? It's news time. This is the Movies That Don't Suck in Southern News. My name is Neil, and I'm about to read Chris a bunch of stuff I found while sitting on the toilet.
Well, I did check out the Oscar nominees, so I did check those out. So, but we'll talk about them.
Yeah, so we got to talk about this right off the bat, everybody. We got to talk about the nominations for the award everybody cares about more than any other award all year long. That's right. We are talking about the nominations for the Razzies.
Oh, yeah. All right, what's on there, man? Like I didn't check out the Razzies. I checked out the Oscar. What's the Razzies?
Worst Picture of the Year by the Razzies, the 43rd annual Golden Raspberry Awards. 43 of them.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
All right. Worst Picture has been nominated Blonde, Disney's Pinocchio, Good Morning, The King's Daughter, and Morpheus.
The King's Daughter. What was that one?
I have no idea. I'm now looking it up. I have not seen it. It looks like here a lot.
And by the way, the movie's called Morbius. By the way, guys, not Morpheus, but Morbius. At least that's what's
the more I mispronounce it. What the hell is this? The King's Daughter?
How would not? I mean, of course we don't watch. We turned.
Julie Andrews is fucking in it.
Man, I don't know. Like, how do we miss that? I mean,
dude, how did we miss that? Okay, we're gonna have to go look that up. I'm gonna watch that now.
Okay.
All right. Worst actor is Pete Davidson for Marmaduke for voice.
Okay.
Tom Hanks as Geppetto in Disney Pinocchio. Yeah. Jared Leto in Morpheus. Sylvester Stallone in Samaritan, and Clausen Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly, for Good Morning.
So here's Good Morning. Okay, what movie is Good Morning? We didn't see.
Oh, that's the one with him and it was a good movie. I thought it was okay. Yeah. It was the one with him and Megan Fox and Dove Cameron, Pete Davidson. It was all right. Like we watched it because we went to the Machine Gun Kelly show and watched it after. And it was. I mean, to me, it reminded me of like the cheesy movie CKY used to make.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, okay.
Like, yeah.
So the thing is with that one, I kind of voting for Tom Hanks on that one. His Geppetto was bad.
Oh, I don't know, man. Jared Leto needs to get knocked down a rung.
Oh yeah, he does.
Worst actress, and this is the one the whole entire universe got pissed off about.
Okay.
was the first one that I'm going to read, and that's Ryan Cara Armstrong for Firestarter.
Well, that means
she's a preteen.
So they're like, it's mean because she's in a shitty movie. And okay.
But Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic Park Domino, and Diane Keaton for Mac and Rita, Kaya Scodler for The King's Daughter, and Alicia Silverstone for The Requin.
Okay. Well.
All right.
I don't know.
So let's get down to it.
Okay.
Let's get down to the ones you really care about.
Okay.
Let's skip all the rest of them. So because we actually have the actual nominations to talk about.
Yeah, the Oscar nominations that everyone cares about.
Yeah. Worst director, Judd Apatow for The Bubble.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. The Bubble
Machine
sucked.
Gun Kelly for Good Morning. Andrew Dominic for Blonde. Daniel Espinosa for Morbius. And Robert Zemeckis for Disney's Pinocchio.
Man, they're all terrible.
They're all terrible. All right, so here's worst screenplay. This is the last one.
All right.
And I know that you really want to know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Worst screenplay: Blonde, Disney's Pinocchio, Good Morning, Jurassic World, Domino,
or Dominion,
Morbius. What's the worst? Which one's the worst screenplay?
God damn, dude, I don't know.
It has to be screenplay. It can't be Pinocchio. That was just bad. It was just bad. It wasn't a bad screenplay. That's actually a good story.
Yeah, it's a classic
Blonde,
story. Man, Blonde.
And Jurassic World was okay. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't the worst. I'd have to go with Morbius.
Morbius was pretty bad. It's Morbid time. Even though he didn't say that, that was a meme everywhere. But yeah, Morbius was fucking awful. So hopefully that wins all the awards, all the Razzies. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. All right, let's get to it. The 95th Oscar nominations are here, and for Best Picture, there's like a list of 10 of them. Of course, basically the ones we all have seen so far.
We're missing
during the award
3.
season.
We're missing on 3, but we'll be seeing them. I imagine we'll be seeing the ones. We'll be seeing the movies on the nominations that we have not seen.
Women Talking, not seeing that. Tragnall Sadness can fuck off.
No, dude, we're watching that next
on the
week.
Western Front can go to hell.
That's also that's on
Netflix. No, not watching it.
Why are you not watching it? It's Woody Harrelson, your buddy.
Because it's sad. I don't want to watch sad
You don't know
shit.
if it's sadness. It's just called.
I'm like 5 seconds from like shooting myself.
It just says Triangle is sad. You know if it's sad.
I just told you how sad and depressing January is, and you're like, let's watch some sad shit.
I heard Comedy Sadness. Triangle Sadness is a comedy. That's what I heard.
I know it is a comedy. Anyway, Best Director Todd Field for.
Well, you didn't go through all the. You didn't go through all the 10 nominations, dude.
I don't care. I don't want. I'm not, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and go through 10 nominations on each one of these bastards.
Wow.
There's over 30 categories at the Oscars. I'm gonna touch and go. That's what you do in radio.
Top Gun, Everything Everywhere All Once. Fablemans, Avatar, Elvis, Tar.
That's why I said it's the ones you already know. If anybody listens to us, they already know that Top Gun, Tar is going to be there. The Fablemans, Everything All at Once, Elvis, The Banshees of Inisherin. I mean, we literally just.
Are you surprised that Elvis is there? I'm surprised that Avatar is there and Elvis is there. That's what I'm surprised.
Both of those I'm very surprised on. If either one of those wins, somebody blew a lot of fucking cock. A lot of cock. They blew a lot of cock and spent a lot of money for that. I mean, someone's going around Hollywood eating ass to get their movies on.
We both you and I think Everything Everywhere All at Once should win, right? We're in agreement there, right?
Yeah, it's either that or and Tar shouldn't be on there either. Tar is a good. I got what Tar was.
It's an Oscar baiting movie. It's a very Oscar baiting movie.
Yeah, it's a who. I would say the Fablemans, the Banshees, Everything All at Once. If it's not Everything All at Once, the Banshees.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Banshees was a great movie. Yeah. Best Director Todd Field for Tar, Dan's for Everything All at Once, The Banshees by Martin McDonagh, Ruben Outskin, Triangle of Sadness, and I haven't seen Triangle of Sadness, so I can't judge these, but director-wise, it has to be Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, Daniel's amazing. But we're gonna see Triangle of Sadness next week, so we can maybe talk about it then.
Yeah, dude. We'll talk about it then. Best Actor in a Leading Role, which was the first nomination ever for Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser. Man, You might as well win. Just take it home right now.
Yeah, yes. It's either him or Colin Farrell. Because like the two of them, the rest of these movies are good. Austin Butler, you're so good as Elvis.
Yeah, he's really good.
Man, those top three. The other guys, if they win, then it's just because they got paid.
Who are the
more
other
money.
guys?
It's Paul Mescal for After Sun and Bill Nye for Living.
Okay, movies we haven't seen.
Best actress in a leading role. OMG, Becky. They did it again.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, duh.
That's great.
But the best actress in a leading role is also a nominee for worst actress in a leading role on the Razzies, and that's Ana de Armas for Blonde.
Man, she was good as who she played, but again, that's not a good movie. Blonde's not a good movie.
We all know who needs to win the best actress in a leading role.
Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh, by far.
Yeah.
She played like 142 characters.
Yeah.
She fucking had sex with hot dog fingers. Best actress in a supporting role, Angela Bassett from Black Panther.
Man, I'll go with that.
Got the nod.
Yeah, I know Jamie Lee Curtis also got nominated, but she was in the movie for like 4 minutes. Like
who?
Jamie Lee Curtis. We got nominated for best supporting actor.
She was in the movie for fucking half of it, dude.
All right, man.
Did you only watch it once?
No, I've only seen it once because I don't have the Showtime add-on to my account. Do you? Oh wait, you just downloaded it.
What?
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
It's on HBO.
Is it? No, it's not. I would have watched it by now if it was on HBO.
It's either HBO, Showtime.
Showtime.
It's on Showtime.
Yeah, on Showtime.
I don't know who has it. Someone has it.
It's Showtime.
And I've watched it like probably 6 times.
Yeah, it's such
She's
a
in
good
half the thing. She's the nemesis she's the second
Yeah, I forget.
nemesis.
I
She's the
keep
minor
forgetting.
boss.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Ugh.
Anyway. And Stephanie who from Everything All at Once.
She's great too.
That's one. Best actor in a supporting role. We all know who I want to win that.
Brendan Gleeson.
No. Hong Kwang.
Yeah. Short round.
Like literally, I want Shorty to win it all.
Yeah.
I want because did you watch the actor studio I sent you with them all sitting around?
I didn't want
or listen to it.
It's 45 minutes long, dude. I don't have.
Yeah, you listen to podcasts at work all the time, right?
Yeah, I listen to Japan Droids all day. But yeah.
Yeah, you could literally listen to that all day long. I mean, it's only every Oscar-nominated actor for last year's movies.
Okay.
But anyway, whatever. I guess you just don't like movies.
I love you.
It's best writing, adapted screenplay, Glass Onion, Top Gun Maverick, Women Talking, Living, All Quiet on the Western Front. I'd have to go Glass Onion on that one.
Yeah.
Original screenplay, The Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fableman's Tale, and Triangle of Sadness. Again, I haven't seen Triangle of Sadness, but every Banshees. I'd have to go Banshees original screenplay because Everything Everywhere All at Once did put many multiple levels. Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's definitely hard to figure out.
It's between those two because The Fablemans was a shitty movie, whatever. So, ooh, some kid's family gets divorced and he becomes a director. Well, who fucking cares? That wasn't that difficult. That wasn't an original screenplay. All right, sorry, Steven Spielberg. Love you. You make a lot of good
He's
movies.
never coming on the podcast.
It wasn't original at all.
Thanks a lot.
It was best animated film. It's not even nominated. Oh, the short film. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry. I was reading them, and we're going to get down to the not film editing, visual effect, cinematography. Was probably Elvis will probably win that one. But
wasn't Batman nominated for cinematography? The Batman.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that visual effects. Me set design.
The Batman. Hey, Batman actually gets a nod at the Oscars for once.
The Batman. That's what the movie's called.
There's like directors that straight up say that, there's so many Batman movies that should have been like in the Oscars.
The Dark Knight.
And they're not talking, they're not directors that are the directors or the director's friends.
Yeah.
We're talking like Steven Spielberg's like fucking Dark Knight. Why wasn't that ever nominated for shit?
It was nominated for Best Picture.
Guys.
Dark Knight was nominated for Best Picture.
No, you said it wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Steven Spielberg's God, and you're just a little peon. Anyway, John, now talking about all the Oscars, John Williams is now the oldest person nominated for an Oscar.
He's like
and guess
91,
who
right?
he beat for this?
Who he beat?
Himself.
So how old? He's like 91, right? He's super fucking
90.
old.
He's 90 years old now.
He's old as fuck, man.
And remember, he's going to be making movies until he is done. All right, let's move on from all the Oscar nominations. Jason Momoa confirms that he has shot scenes with several different Batman actors for the Aquaman Lost Kingdom and has no idea what Batman they're putting in.
You hope it's Keaton, right? We all hope it's Keaton, don't we?
It's been Keaton, Affleck, and you could see them or neither. He said those were what the film scenes were. Also, I don't know where I put it at. I didn't. Oh, there it is. Jason Momoa posted a video a couple days ago of him coming out of the Warner DC person screaming hallelujah at the top of his lungs.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, as in a day or two later, he goes, I will always be Aquaman. Now, I don't know if he's still Aquaman because maybe he's just
What was he
playing with that,
excited
but
about though? You know, like you think
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like he's like he couldn't release it. He couldn't tell anybody. He goes, "What? Good news is coming."
Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, I love Jason Momoa. I just saw that picture of him where he took that girl to prom. You know, that girl, and he helped her stand. That was awesome. I love that.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
amazing. Violent Night 2 has been confirmed.
Let's do it.
And is being worked on right now.
Hopefully
it's already Tommy Orcola is already said we're talking about it and we're just making the deals and getting everything in order, but we are 100% on board.
I hope
we have time to really crack the script and figure out the story, and we have some ideas. Me and Pat and Josh and the producers have been talking about where we want to take it and what we want to see.
Hopefully it won't come up from the next year, but maybe the year after that, right? I don't know. I know.
So there's this actor.
Uh-huh.
His name is Brendan Fraser.
The great Brendan Fraser, yeah.
Yeah. This past week, there's a 35 millimeter screening of The Mummy and The Mummy Returns. Brendan decided to show up. And he's in a brown leather jacket. Like he looks like his character kind of from, except for older, to the movie. I am proud to stand before you tonight is what he said, that this is a film that was made in Britain. You should know that. Even the second one too. Be proud. Thank you for being here. We had no idea what kind of movie we were making when we shot this. We didn't know if it was a drama or comedy or an action or horror picture or romance, all the above. We have no idea until tested in front of a British audience. Thank you for that, and thank you for always supporting me.
Man, I would have lost my goddamn mind if I were there and I saw him come up.
I know!
I would have lost my damn mind. So,
Madonna's biopic has been scrapped because she is going to go do a tour instead because she'll make more money with a tour and movies take too long.
Yeah, that's fair. She would star as herself in the biopic? Like, who would... doesn't make sense to me. All right.
So Jeremy Renner, have you heard about this?
Yeah, I've heard about Jeremy Renner basically being crushed by a snowplow.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 bones in his body are broken.
Man, he's
30.
He's a long way.
Not 3, not 13, 30 bones.
Apparently, he was saving his nephew.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
So as of CNN reports, the piston bully snow groomer began sliding, causing Renner to exit the vehicle without setting the emergency brake. Although the piston bully had some mechanical issues, it is believed based on our mechanical aspect that the parking brake would keep the piston from moving forward. When Renner attempted to stop to divert the piston bully to avoid injury to his nephew, he was pulled underneath the vehicle and the track and ran over him.
He's fucking lucky to be alive, dude. Really.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
it's like, hey, dude, you're alive.
Hey,
all right. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Warner Brothers has released their film schedule for 2023.
I gotta look that up.
Get ready for all these movies.
Okay, I'm ready.
We're gonna go see them all.
Okay.
Every single one.
Every single one.
The first one's February 10th, and that's Magic Mike's Last Dance. That means you got to watch the other two, too.
I know, doesn't it? I know it does.
Yep. Mummies follows three mummies living in a hidden city. It's an animated movie. They end up in present-day London and search for a lost ring belonging to the royal family. February 24th. March 3rd, Creed 3. We all know that. It's a series of Creed. It's literally Rocky for the new age. Shazam, Fury of the Gods, is on St. Patty's Day, March 17th.
So I guess we're saying that too.
That's, yeah, I mean, God. So why release a movie on St. Patty's Day? April 21st, yes, one day late because that's how stoners do it. Early Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, we're definitely seeing that. We got to.
Oh, definitely seeing that. That one's actually good. Oh, and there's another one we're going to completely fucking totally see. You ready for this?
Yeah.
June 16th, The Flash.
Yeah, I know. You're definitely excited about seeing that.
I don't know. I mean, I want to see I love comic books and I love comic book characters, but Ezra Miller, man, you need a I don't even know what.
Calm down, Ezra. Calm down.
July 21st, definitely another movie we're definitely going to go see. Barbie.
Yeah, dude. I'm super excited about Barbie. I gotta be honest. Yeah.
August 4th is Meg 2, The Trench.
Okay.
August 18th is the Blue Beetle movie, which is the Blue Beetle from the DC Comics.
Oh, wow.
That says they might be the movie that gets them into the next step of the DC universe. September 8th, The Nun 2. November 3rd, buddy. November 3rd. Fuck whatever you're going to say. November 3rd. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dune Part 2.
Awesome.
Oh!
Part 2.
Oh! Choosing in my pants. Choosing in my pants. All right. Wonka, December 15th. The remake of The Color Purple. The Color Purple. I apologize for that. The Color Purple remake is as of December 20th. And of course, the one movie that Chris is looking forward to more than me, and I'll go watch it, but just because you're forcing my hand, Chris. And that's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom on Christmas Day.
Are you hitting the mic or something? What's going on over there?
Your mom's hitting the mic.
I just hear this thumping.
I know the cord. I accidentally
Okay.
the cord underneath it. I accidentally pulled on it. You don't have to call that out all the time. Why are you always calling me out? Anyway, Hot Wheels is doing a movie. That's going to be a thing. Gus is going to be in the new Francis Ford Coppola's Megapolis. And let's see, the person. Exeo Rocamore scores a primary role in the upcoming Captain America New World Order. Let's see, there's a new movie by some guy called Storm or Water and Cloud. Rainn Wilson and Lee Real Howard joined forces at a pandemic action comedy called Code 3. Let's see what else we got real quick. I don't think there's anything too big. Let's see. Oh, Attack the Block 2.
Oh, what?
They're working on that.
Really?
And Joe Cornish is comparing it to Aliens and Terminator 2.
Interesting.
So how the sequels
are
how
better?
The sequel is better than the prequel, the better than the original. Man. Let's see. Lady Gaga's already filming
for Joker 2. Part 2.
For Joker 2. Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Confess Fletch 2 is being written now.
God damn, I hope that comes out. I really do.
There's a picture on good old Instagram today that had a picture of Fletch's fortune on the director's website.
Man, if we can get Confess Fletch 2, I'd be super excited about that because the first one was surprisingly really good. So,
one of your favorite clay animation shows of all time, Wallace and Gromit, are returning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was a big fan of them. Ethan Hawke is going to direct his daughter in the movie Wildcat. Willie Nelson is working on a biography and wants a biopic to be made of him. And the one and only Jason Segel is writing a movie, or has written a movie, has it turned in. They are going over the rights with Hanna-Barbera and all that of the greatest cartoon superhero to not be on the film big screen.
Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse.
No, bigger.
I don't know who.
Space goes coast to coast.
Thank fucking God. I love Space Coast to Coast, dude. I love that show.
I know, and they want to do a real life human figure. Oh, and Rust is still going to film even though everybody's going to jail. All right. That was the movies that don't suck in some of them news. I read Chris a bunch of stuff. He put it up into his brain pan so I can ask him 1 year later to see if he remembers what I said.
All right, man. You ready to talk about the theater movie? I think I am.
Missing.
Directed by Nicholas D. Johnson and Will Merrick. Also written by Will Merrick and Nicholas D. Johnson. Story by Sev Ohanian. This stars Storm Reid as June or Junebug.
You're a terrible father.
Hey, I didn't know to be a father in the first place.
You make that perfectly
Your
clear.
mother sprung that one on me.
Okay. Sorry. I was trying to have a good time.
That whole clip is awesome.
Yeah.
That's why.
Nia Long plays Grace.
Rita is not fat. She's just big bone.
And also Joaquin D. Almeida as Javi.
Can't find someone running around the city, hiding any place he chooses.
Also, Ken Long is not Agent Park, as Kevin. And no one likes Kevin, but this Kevin.
Once in third grade, I got a 96 on my spelling test, highest mark in the class. I was so proud.
Yeah, and this also stars Tim Griffin as James, Kimberly Chung as a field reporter, Amy Landecker as Heather, Megan Suri as Vina, Lisa Yamada as Allison, and Daniel Henney as Agent Park. Why don't you go ahead and read the storyline for Missing?
You forgot Rick Chambers, man. Rick Chambers, my homie.
Sorry, Rick Chambers. Come on the show, please.
Because his looks are what I have as a voice.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has the generic morning show looks, and I have the generic DJ voice.
Okay.
But anyway, from the minds behind Searching comes Missing, a thrilling roller coaster mystery that makes you wonder how well you know those closest to you. When her mother disappears while on vacation in Colombia with her new boyfriend, June's search for answers is hindered by international red tape. Stuck thousands of miles away in Los Angeles, June creatively uses all the latest technology at her fingertips to try and find her before it's too late. But as she digs deeper, her digital sleuthing rises more questions than answers. And when June unveils secrets about her mom, she discovers that she never really knew her at all.
What did you think of Searching, by the way? The first one. We talked about it.
I'm still searching for an answer.
Oh.
I get it.
I get it.
Okay. No. I like Searching and I like this. I mean, we talked about Searching. We talked about what's the other one we did? Darknet?
Yeah.
Dark
Unfriended
Web?
Darknet. Yeah. Unfriended Dark.
And Unfriended?
Yeah.
Yes. So I like this version of found footage. I don't know why. I'm not the hugest fan of the other found footage unless it's done properly and the camera ain't super shaky the whole freaking time. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's because it's not super shaky all the time like it is in like Blair Witch Project or Cloverfield or anything like that.
I love in the background that all I see are two shirts that say "Daddy" on it. Yeah.
If you notice, what I did is I was trying to find one that looks like her computer where she had all these random things open. Yeah. So I just went and opened up all our social medias everywhere and put it everywhere. Yeah. So it looks like everything is open. But anyway, so like what I really liked about this movie was one, the thing that you can't do these movies unless you have someone that makes you believe what's happening. Because literally, yeah, there's all these other actresses and actresses, and they played parts in this movie. But let's be 100% honest. This was all on the shoulders of Storm Reid.
Yeah, she's great.
All of these.
Yeah.
All of it. And she made me believe that the world was ending and everything was coming to an end. And you just feel for her because of everything that she's going on with.
Man, I gotta be honest. Like, I liked Searching, and I like Missing probably just as much. They're both really fun movies to watch because they're both also kind of mysteries. Like, you're always thinking which way it's going to go. And I'm wondering how you, Mr. Guy who knows where movies going to go, were you surprised by this?
I was not. I saw the hints. Okay. But I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying I saw the hints. It doesn't mean other people have to see the hints.
I am fucking terrible at that shit. So like
yeah. And by any means, when you guys are looking directly at that main actress while you're looking at her, I'm reading all the stuff going on her screen.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what she's saying out of her mouth. I want to know what's going on the screen. You know why?
Why is that?
Because there's so much little things you get to see in the background.
Including stuff from the previous movie. Like they talked about. Oh, there you go. So yeah, like, wait, hold on. A potential alien invasion. What?
Yes, just like in Searching, in the background too, it said that there was an alien invasion going on at the same time that the events of the movie is going on.
That's hilarious. So I love that. I'm glad they put
Isn't
that.
it hilarious?
Yeah.
And so it was just like, man, really? Is that am I reading what I'm reading? And so now, guess what, bro? Guess what you need to do?
What's that?
Mr. Will Merrick, Nicholas D. Johnson, Sev Owen. I want the alien invasion, but done like that.
We mean like this movie?
Yeah.
Okay, that would be interesting, right? Okay.
Yeah, found footage, people on the web. They still have power because they're using a power generator. I don't give a shit. I don't care what rules you make up. Just give me it. Give me it now.
All right, Will Merrick, Nicholas G. Johnson, get on that shit. We want to see it.
But for most people, this is going to have a big twist in the movie. It tells a great story. All the people that are involved, it's just like one thing leading to another.
Yeah.
That it's a big. It's just a big
web of
mystery.
shit. It's a web of shit. Yeah.
This is like Glass Onion. If Storm Reid was the detective, and instead of being a detective, a 18-year-old girl that likes throwing house parties.
Yeah, and it's all from the lens of her computer. So you see like stuff she's talking to, stuff she's chatting with, stuff she's looking at, stuff, the camera on her, because now everyone's camera's on all the fucking time. And I gotta say, man, I loved Walking to Milden as Javi. Javi was fucking awesome. He's probably my favorite character in the movie.
No. The major twist didn't really get me, but there's several things that they did in this movie that were totally new things. Things I've never seen before.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to say exactly what they are because I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. I don't want to ruin that part because when I saw it, I was like, that is fucking clever as fuck.
Yeah.
Why did anybody else ever not think of that?
Yeah, there are very clever things in this movie. I'm glad that we got to see it. Hold on. So this movie's first screen at Regal Cinema is a Monday mystery movie on January 9th. That's really cool. So you come in there and see it. That's awesome. I want to
right?
I want to do that one day. If there's a Monday mystery movie for us, we should definitely go try to do that.
I would love to do that any day of the week I could. I mean, I would love to do that right now. Let's just leave the cameras on.
We'll see you guys later.
And we'll just the 4 people watching, hey, you guys have fun. We'll leave the light on. You can look at my Macho Man poster. There we go.
Yeah,
you can try to zoom in and figure out what comic books I have right there, or my 1984 lunchbox right there too. 1984 wrestling lunchbox.
I just have curtains on in the background, so
Yeah, I mean, Chris has got a sex pit behind his curtains.
He's right. It's a pit.
That's his S&M room, and he just has like his podcast part is just like on the other side. It's so he can film and podcast. Like he takes the curtains down for the S&M nights. Yeah, right. But anyway, the acting in this movie was great. The way they used technology was smart. Again, if you don't like. Sorry, Belchy. I just took a big gulp of a
beer.
The beers. But this is one of those movies that if you like the found footage kind of movies, this I think is one of the better ones.
Yeah, if you like searching, you'll like this. If you like the Unfriended Dark Web,
yeah.
But yeah, it takes place.
Be honest, that's the thing I think I like about them, because each one of them have been clever. Even the one we saw with the guy from Stranger Things, when he was driving around the car. And he was trying to get all.
I want to say, what's it called?
Spree.
Spree, yeah, Spree.
Spree, yeah. And Spree, unfriended dark
Dash
web,
cam.
missing, dash cam.
Yeah.
Though, I just think it's so cool how people are getting creative.
Well, I think
with these.
I think when you give yourself like when you confine yourself to certain things like the screen, you have to you have to be creative. You know, like it forces you to get creative. You know, like so I think that imposing limits on yourself is when you get super interesting stuff. You know, so I was all about it. Yeah,
I'm all about it. I'm bad about it, Rowdy.
You bad about it? But
are you bad about it? Because I'm bad about it. I say you're bad about it. I say you're bad about it. Chris is bad about it. You're bad about it.
All right. Are we still have any people watching now? But no, man. I like searching. I like missing. And it was a cute little movie to see. And it's also not super long. It's hour. It's not under 2 hours. Which we all know that movies now are like.
But the thing is, like, this is at 2 hours, but it needs 2 hours because it's a story. It's a mystery. It's you want to be engulfed in the mystery, and to be honest, stay off your phones when you're watching this, even if you're watching at home.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, this is one of those that you need to read those little things in the corner, or you'll never know. Like, you know,
I was totally.
Like I know.
I was totally lost in this movie. So when the credits roll, I'm like, oh, I'm still at a theater. You know, like I was totally lost in it. So, I really dug missing. And
here's some quotes, and let's go to our ratings on this one. All right, I just heard the news. I can't understand what you're going through. You know, you don't have to use "sir" for everything. Just looking forward to a quiet night in. Just like your mom. Oh, your mom.
Your mama.
The sir one was funny to me. I'm sorry. You know, you don't have to use Siri for everything. That's what it was. That's what it was. Not sir. My bad. Do you call for the? Did you call for the suitcase? You make me think of my son, never taking no for an answer. Dude's not cheating. He's a motherfucking con artist. They didn't say motherfucking. I said that. I hope I didn't waste your money. I admire your pretension for what you want to know. He is pulling something out of his pocket. He said that this was all for a reality show. This is not some show. This is my mom. Just because someone is your parent doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. There's a lot to explain, but stay on the phone. There are things you need to know, and I can explain everything. One more word from you, and you are dead. I can't. The other ones I can't because it'd be ruining things.
Okay.
But yep, I kept on skipping ones
what's
too.
your score
I
on
wrote
this,
down
pal?
stuff. I'm gonna give this a 4.2. Man, I liked it. I think this is one of the better found footage movies in a while. And as much as I figured out the overarch of it all, there's so many things you smartly and to come up with that creatively writing that, like just an awesome Storm Reid just drew me in the whole time. I believe she was a tortured young girl going through the missings of her mother. I was engulfed, man. I love this movie. I thought it was great.
Well, I wouldn't call it found footage. It's a different type of genre than found footage like Blair Witch. But yeah, I give this one 4.1. Just a tiny bit less than you, but I did like it. It's one of those things, and people, they say the movies that take chances till February or January, and this one was I liked it, man. It made its budget back because it cost I think only $4 million to make, and it already made its money back. So bring us more of these movies, man. I'd be all about it. So
yeah, I mean, I want to see the alien invasion, motherfuckers. You've set it up 2 movies now, 2 movies, dude. I gotta. What is his? Do you think? You think Will Merrick has a freaking Twitter account?
You're gonna get on his Twitter and be like, "Make that alien invasion movie."
Searching Google Glass Seeds, Run, like the Run, yeah, Run from 2020. Oh, okay. And your name's Will Merrick. All right, let's look this up right now. We're gonna do it on the air, and I want everybody that finds this guy. Oh, he's a redhead ginger dude.
Soulless.
Hell yeah. Oh, here it is. Twitter. Whose account should I go from? Mine or ours?
Ours. The movie's on Twitter, man.
All right, let's see here. Tweet. And the tweet's going to be
at.
Yep. Hey, you have now. Get out of my way so I can type better. I can type faster when something's not in my mouth. All right. Hey, you have now teased twice about an alien invasion.
Now you have to deliver.
Now you need a found footage alien invasion movie. I will take 10%.
I don't think it's fair.
I wouldn't say so. Thank you. Good day, sir.
All right, man.
All right, there we go.
I'm on RottenTomatoes.com. What is the audience score for Missing?
83.
90%.
Oh wow! Yeah, 7 off. You know, not bad. Yeah, right in the ballpark.
All right, now I'm watching. Now I'm looking at the critic score. What's the critic score for Missing on Rotten Tomatoes?
The movie that we just did.
Yeah. What's the critic score for?
Gosh, I hate critics.
Yeah, I know.
This is the hardest one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to appreciate it or not. 86.
83%. So they're like,
oh!
Yeah. Soda fried fresh.
Oh, look at that. That's my belly. Oh!
Critics' consensus is Missing constrained credulity in its efforts to keep the audience guessing, but a fast-paced and relatable fears keep this twisty techno thriller from completely losing its way. So yeah, man, that's what that is. But Missing, people like Missing. I like Missing. You like Missing. Let's talk about Missing together, right?
I love you. What?
Missing's great, and hopefully Will Merrick.
Oh yeah, I'm missing my. Oh shoot, dude.
So this movie is
what the fuck's behind you?
Nothing's behind me. Oh, I see. So just so you guys know, just Neil, this type of movie when it comes to the way it's filmed, I see your back in the camera.
Damn it!
Yeah,
I couldn't jump down that quick.
It's called a screen life. So not found footage, screen life is what it's called.
So this is not found footage, it's screen life now.
Yeah. So you might want to.
I've been wondering what the hell. I mean, I think we should have got to chose the name. I don't think screen life's right.
That's what it says.
I think it should be called. It should be called computer lover screen. I have no idea.
Screen life, one word. Screen life is what. That's what the genre is, and hopefully Will Merrick gets back to you and says the screen life, and I'm working on it. That's all we need on that one. But next week, you know what we're watching? I can tell you what we're watching because I've chose it.
Yeah, you chose some stupid movies.
I chose Infinity Pool, which is made by Brandon Cronenberg, the son of David Cronenberg, who made Crimes of Future Past, one of your favorite movies of last year. And also Triangle of Sadness, which we'll talk about finally. But are you good, man?
I guess.
You can find us on moviesonsuck.net. We're on Facebook.com/podcast. We're on Twitter, NTS Podcast. We're on Instagram, and podcasts. Go to bonfire.com/moviesonsuck. Some of you find shirts. Go to patreon.com/moviesonsuck. Hey, we're also on WTMnet.com. We're part of that network with Mark and all that. So go ahead and subscribe to their feed. You get our podcast along with a bunch of cool other ones. And if you want to email us at info@moviesonsuck.net or moviesonsuckpodcast@gmail.com. And Neil, what do we do for small businesses?
I just want to say the words, any book worth banning is a book worth reading. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, if you have a small business, we'll be more than happy to promote you. Just get a hold of us. Let us know. Give us your email. Give us a chat. Hit us on the shoulder when we're out and about and just say, hey, I want to be advertised for free. Which I think I'm probably going to be doing a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, good times.
Advertisement coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. So anyway, love you guys. Everybody have a good night. That's another episode of Movies That Don't Suck and Some Do. My name is Neil.
And I'm Chris.
And remember, guys, no matter how sick you get at home, remember to keep calling your mama because she's going to inform others that you're missing. Have a good night.